Hey YouTube, what's poppin'? Since we talking, we're gonna talk about childhood friends. The subject is childhood friends, okay? Now, a lot of people have been talking about my best friend and I haven't talked since such and such, and we are no longer friends. And we were friends for about 10 years. Listen, from my own experiences, I've had childhood friends that goes all the way back to kindergarten, okay? And I have not talked to my childhood friends since my childhood. Okay? So, in my childhood, they were valuable. Right? Our friendship was valuable during that time. And when I moved on in life, they moved on in life. They have their own life going on. I have my own life going on. Anybody that is beefed out with you in their head, mind you, it's in their head, not yours. Their head. If they are beefed out with you in their head, that's mental. That's mental. That is mental. Okay? One-sided beef with anybody from my childhood, because it's all my childhood, because you're still a child in the head anyways. That's mental. Okay? So you talking about you missing somebody who you were friends with for 10 years. All of my friends are still my friends. We ain't beefed out. We may not have, we haven't talked in a long time. We haven't seen each other in a long time. They don't know what's going on in my world. I don't know what's going on in their world. But if I was to pop up and say, hey, guess what? They would know exactly who I am, what's going on in my world. We would catch up, blah, 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 blase, blase, hey, spleezy, sply. But nevertheless, is any of my childhood friends, real friends, beefed out with me? Anybody that was my childhood friend, we're still childhood friends. Even though we may not talk, speak, dance, play, sing, whatever. Go to the same school, whatever. If I knew you then, I know you now. Nothing ever changes. Period. Somebody that claims that they got beef with you because the friendship ended is insane in the membrane. That's their problem. That's their issue. And it has nothing to do with you. Quiet is kept. It's not personal. I would not take it personal, because when you are in somebody's life, you are in their life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. Clock it, catch that tea. If they didn't catch the tea, that's on them. Okay? You was there for a reason. They didn't catch the reason. Once again, mental. It's not your job to save everybody's mental. But when you are in somebody's life, you are there for a reason. And if they don't catch the reason, and they cool. But I know what I was there for. You know what I'm saying? I got you what you needed at that time. You know what I'm saying? I showed up and showed out in all of my friends' lives. All of them. Not just one or two or three or four. No matter how long we were friends. It doesn't matter. Bottom line, all of my childhood friends are living their own lives. Focus on themselves. No matter how close we were, no matter how long we were friends, no matter how well her mama knew my mama, no matter how much her family knew my family, no matter how much they were involved in my life and my mama was involved in their life, it doesn't matter. Did you serve a purpose? Yes, I did. Is the friendship, did I move on with my life? Yes, I did. Is the friendship over? Who's to say? But if you beefed out in your head with somebody else and they living their best life or going through something in life and they're going through a transitional period of life and you over there beefing, baby, that sounds like they dealing with some demons. Because if they know what you're going through and they don't reach out and say something and are there for you, then that should make you question and wonder, hey, was this person even really a friend? Did they even learn anything from the friendship that we had? Obviously not. So a lot of people are hung up on friendship. It's teaching you a lesson. A lot of people were not raised on friendship. A lot of people did not have the same upbringing that you had when it comes to friendship. A lot of people are not ungrateful about you being in their lives. A lot of people are very grateful. They may not have told you. They may have not shown you. But a lot of people are just mainly stuck in their ways. And no matter who walks in their life, Jesus Christ could walk in their life and they'd still be like, "Wow, get out." That's how people feel. And if that's how they feel, then that's just how they feel. Pray for them if that's how you want to feel. But you shouldn't let a friendship 10 years plus, 20 years plus, bring you down, make you feel like you're not special, or you're not that girl, you didn't show up and show out in somebody's life. Because once again, you have more than one friend. So what makes one friendship stand out? And it was never lovely, but you were ever so lovely to them. And they know it. And they was hating. Maybe. They was envious. Maybe. They were jealous. Maybe. But once again, what do that got to do with you? Did it bring you happiness? Did it bring you joy? Did it bring you laughter? And let's not talk about what happened in the past. Let's talk about what's going on now. It's 2026, boo. Why are you worried about what somebody did in 2016? Or 2011? Or 2019? What are they doing now? Because obviously they still holding on to the friendship. You not. You moved on. What are they doing? Sitting up worried about why you moved on. Trying to bring negativity into your world. And you call that friendship? Don't worry, I'll wait. Okay, so you know what a friend is? Because, you know, when I was a kid, I used to watch cartoons and stuff. I used to watch Hey Arnold. And I feel like Hey Arnold taught me a lot about friendship. You know what I'm saying? I spent a lot of time by myself. I used to be in the house a lot as a kid. But at the same time, I used to be outside a lot as a kid too. Riding my bike. I had all kinds of friends. Male, females, older, younger, everything. So, some people didn't have a childhood to even know what a childhood friend is. You may have been somebody's first friend. And once again, you showed up and showed out. And they stuck in that. They might be stuck in the moments that, you know, y'all had together. Once again, who problem is that? Not yours. It's not yours. Just know you showed up, you showed out, you played your part. And if they continue to be destructive, envious, mad, jealous, bad energy, negativity, they sitting up gossiping, sitting up talking about you, they don't want to acknowledge the truth that you were just that girl. And they could have been that girl with you, but they not. So once again, whose fault is that? Not yours. Because the last time I checked, when you was in school and you had to sit down and take a test, you had to write your name on that test, right? You had to have your own pencil, right? You had to fill in that Scantron by yourself. Or if it was an open book test, you had to find the answer. But you know, you had a little help. But when a teacher called on your name, only you raised your hand, right? Okay. When you graduated, you walked across that stage. You walked across that stage, right? By yourself? Okay. That diploma has your name on it? That degree has your name on it, right? That birth certificate got your name on it, right? Oh, how many numbers on that social security card? Oh, okay. Yep. How many people came out your mama Gucci? One? Oh. Okay. So you showed up. You showed out. Bottom line, you were a great friend to each and every one of your friends. Childhood friends gotta stay in the past. And if it's meant to be, it would be. And if it's not, baby, let it go. And let God, yeah. And if they don't catch up to you, they wasn't supposed to. Who said we was in a race? Who said we was competing? Who said it was a competition? Because friendship is not competition. We are not competing. You want to compete? Go pick up a basketball. Oh, okay. Yep. My bad. Because the friendship is supposed to flow. It's supposed to feel good. It's supposed to uplift you when you down. Call you when you... I ain't heard from you all day. What you doing, girl? Genuinely. And if it's not genuine, you feel like, you know what? This is negative. I don't care how long it's been. We've been friends since. It don't matter. If it's not serving a purpose in your world, let it go. Let it go. Frozen style. And if she don't understand, cool. If he don't understand, cool. It ain't meant for you to understand. Okay? It's meant for you to accept reality. And reality said, time up. I got a new batch of friends for you that make you feel good. But for real though, sometimes people serve a purpose in your life, and sometimes, you know, things have to change. And change is good. And if everybody, you know, is not moving forward with you, they can't go with you. Everybody can't go where you're going. And everybody is not allowed to be in your personal space, especially if it's not serving you. You know, you deserve to be treated with love and respect and not feel like you're being taken advantage of. And until you learn your worth, until you learn that you deserve better and you actually put your foot down and you actually receive that. Because it's one thing to know you deserve better. It's one thing to know your worth. But until you apply that to your life and demand better and cut people off if they're not serving you how you want to be served, and you got to spend time by yourself for some time until you get to where you're supposed to be. Because what's the purpose of somebody trying to tear you down and bring you down along with them? That's crabs in a bucket. And you stay trying to, you know, uplift somebody else and bring them along with you, but they bringing you down. That's not a friend. Friends don't do that. Iron sharpens iron. Your friend should want the best for you, not the worst. And your friend should never want to ever take your spot. Your friend should want to be in their own spot. And your friend should be fighting for you. Whoever is up against you, they should be fighting for you, not fighting you. That's a friendship. But until people understand what friendship is, what sisterhood is, what love is, you won't find that out until you love yourself, until you have a real friendship, until you have a real sisterhood, a real bond. But until then, in the meantime, in between time, cut it off, let it go, continue to grow, continue to move forward, because friendship is important, but friendship with yourself is way more important. And whoever mad, okay. Got to get to the bag and I got to go. Okay? Because who would be mad about you trying to grow? And who would be mad about you being you? Somebody who is not a friend to themselves. Somebody who don't love themselves. Somebody who is not a sister to themselves. Because, baby, you don't know nothing. And I don't want you around me if you don't know nothing anyway. Ugh. But until then, love yourself. Bye.